Good morning, family. Oh my God. We're going to have a great discussion today and this week about your time. Um, don't let life rob you of your time in the wealthy place. Don't let people rob you of your time in the wealthy place. Don't let your emotions or your attitude rob you of your time in the wealthy place. We have a great discussion I want to share with you all today and this week. And there are so many people that are missing out on life because they're getting robbed of their time. They're getting robbed of their time. What a great word we want to share with you. Haggai, I'm sorry. The first chapter says, "Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, the people say the time is not come, the time that the Lord's house should be built. Then came the word of the Lord by Haggai the prophet, saying, Is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your sealed houses, and the house and this house lie waste? Now, therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways." Oh, yeah. When we look at time, time can be very fickle. I am going to be talking about three types of time this week. The first one is going to be chronological, or what we call Chronos time. It is the actual equal measurement, the dividing of time, seconds, minutes, hours. And a lot of time we can allow life to distract us, and we can miss our time in terms of how much time we should spend in the wealthy place. Remember the children of Israel? Yeah, the journey that should have taken 40 days took them 40 years. And so they missed 40 years of being in the promised land because of being distracted and missing out on their time. Oh, yeah, we're in you don't want to miss out on your blessings when you've gotten right to the edge of your blessings. And then we're going to talk about historical, or Kairos time. Kairos time. This is where time is based upon events or seasons, if you will. It's not measured by chronological time, but it's measured by events that happen. Sometimes we call them seasons or moments of time, and you can miss your moment. You can miss your season. Remember, Paul said, let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap. Check this out. If we faint not. So if I faint, I can literally miss my season, miss my time. And if you get out of line, you got to go back to the back of the line and start all over again. Don't miss your season, your moment. And then finally, there is what we call psychological, or perception of time. It is a subjective mindset that causes either time to go extremely slow because you are so frustrated or bored, or extremely quick because you're so motivated and excited. Two people can be on the same job. One can stay in the job. They come to work at 8 o'clock, and they feel like they've been working for interminable amount of time, and they're ready for their first break or their lunch break, and they look up, they started at 8, it's just 8:15. They're like, oh my God, this is going to take forever. But another person on that same job can come to work motivated, excited, knowing that this is what God has called them to do, and they look up and it's 5:30. And they started at 8 o'clock also, and they said, where has the time went? But we can get robbed. We can get robbed of our perception of time if we allow our attitude and our emotions to dictate how we feel about a thing. I'm going to really jump into this week, but I don't want you to miss your time. I don't want you to miss your season. I don't want you to miss what God has for you during this season, during this time. We're dealing with all types of time right now. We're in perilous times, in the time of trouble. God says the time will come where people will not endure sound doctrine. All of these times are in the seasons of time. Job said, a man that is born of a woman is of a few days and full of trouble. We are to learn how, the God says, to teach us wisdom in this brevity of life, in this short time. The Bible also says one day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as one day with the Lord. And so we got to learn how to have long suffering and patience, because I refuse to miss my time. Don't miss your time right now. Don't miss your season. And don't let your perception of time cause you to spend your life in negativity when God says, think on good things and pure things and things that are lovely, things that have a good report or a testimony. Because I don't want to miss my time. I don't want to miss my season, and I don't want to go through life allowing my time to be a negative experience rather than a joyful one. My time is up. We call this 5 minutes to live by. And I hope that you're getting something out of this. And if so, share it. Let people know. Time is short. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. And remember this, don't just live life, live a victorious life and have an amazing day. Time is short. Command it this morning.